Boys and girls, this is the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and you're listening to Going In Raw, baby.
Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw. Going In Raw. That sounds terrible.
What's up, it's your girl Sasha Banks, the legit boss, and you are watching Going In Raw. You like that?
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here at youtube.com/Steven Larson. We're also available wherever podcasts can be found. Be sure to leave us a rating, review, or a comment over there in the podcast realm if that's where you're listening to us. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, the little notify bell next to it, and you'll always get notified whenever we go live or have a new video to offer the consumers of Going In Raw. Larson, we're also available on the Patreon.
Aye.
It's a terrific way to support Going In Raw and get something in return.
Yeah.
That's right. It's like a subscription service. You're subscribing to us to get stuff.
Yeah, you get stuff.
Yeah. For example, the $1 mark, I'll give you a shout out. I gave shout outs to people yesterday on the Elimination Chamber one, but screw it, I'll do it again. Let's see here. From yesterday, the pun hit wonder, Stephen P. Gentry, Thin Diesel, and Eric C. Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone.
If you subscribe to the $5 mark, actually the $1 mark today, we've got an episode of Overrun for all $1 and up patrons. And then Tuesdays through Fridays, we have Overrun, our bonus episode.
We do.
$5 and up patrons.
Yeah.
So be sure to check that out at patreon.com/Steve and Larson.
Yes.
How you feeling today?
I'm all right.
How was your weekend? It's been 3 days since I've seen you.
Well, that's not true. It was fine.
Yeah, that's not true. Last night, Elimination Chamber, that was fun.
That was a good show.
That was cool. Yeah,
our recap is up right now if anybody missed it.
A recap. I'm really happy with the thumbnail.
You did a good job in that thumbnail.
There was one good picture to use. I wanted to spotlight the women's tag team title match.
Good idea, yeah.
And there was one great picture of Sasha, her head being like somebody who's trying to shove her head through the Elimination Chamber chain link wall.
Cage, yeah.
Yeah, and she didn't look too happy about that.
Yeah, it's a good
But
story.
in the end, spoiler alert.
They won.
She won. They won. Her and Bailey won.
Yes.
So congratulations to them.
Congratulations.
Today's episode of Going In Raw is kind of a non-news-ish episode, to be honest with you. Not a lot. I mean,
yeah.
look, we're just talking about news. You know, I mean, Elimination Chamber is kind of the news. There hasn't been a lot of like Elimination Chamber fallout. Oh, why did they do this and not that?
Yeah, I don't think there's any matches announced for Raw tonight.
Oh, is there no Raw preview?
There's a Raw preview, but it's all just like, what's going to happen now with this?
Oh, so Digital doesn't know. Their digital department has no clue. They haven't even been given direction.
Yeah.
They just watched Elimination Chamber.
Yes.
And were like,
and speculated, well, they're probably going to talk about this.
Yeah.
Probably going to talk about this.
Over the weekend, we had an episode of Countout go up that a lot of people are talking about in our community.
Yeah.
About all this Going In Raw math.
Yeah. We might do more of that this weekend. Stay tuned.
Yeah. You're always one to milk that cow, man.
I mean, if one does well, the opposite of that should also do well.
All right.
That's how we used to program Countdown all the time. One day was one thing, then we do the opposite the next day.
Heck yeah, man.
So let's do it over 2 weekends. Why not?
That's what we used to do for 10 for the win also.
Yep. It worked.
A lot of people
Creates
asking.
discussion. Discussion is engagement. Engagement helps us.
See, you guys should be taking notes. We're geniuses when it comes to
YouTube.
Exactly.
That's all right. Let's get to the news because this is news. This is exciting.
Oh, this is great.
This is great. So this morning, there was word going around wrestling internets and Twitters
Buzz.
that the headliners for this year's Hall of Fame class were, are you ready?
Wow.
Gonna be D-Generation X.
D-Generation X. Oh, wait, here. I like when they do the glow sticks. They go,
because Shawn Michaels didn't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, he didn't want to point at his
front area.
His D&Bs.
His front area.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Fightful Sean Ross Sapp tweeted at first, quote, advertising has been submitted touting the induction of D-Generation X.
Are you ready?
Which were to include Chyna, Triple H, Shawn Michaels,
X-Pac.
Road Dogg, oh, you didn't know, and Billy Gunn for the WWE Hall of Fame this year.
Ooh, hold on. All Elite Wrestling's Billy Gunn.
Yes, producer, yes. Then that ad, which is apparently running in the New York City area, seemingly popped up on Twitter, and then PW Insider said, yeah, that's the ad. But now, right before we started, WWE.com has officially confirmed that it's time to get ready to suck it
Oh, wow.
at this year's Hall of Fame ceremony.
Hold on, did they actually say that?
No, I made that up. Because they issued a press release type thing on WWE.com, which read in part, D-Generation X, the most rebellious group in WWE history, are the first inductees in the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2019, as first reported by ESPN.
I feel like Triple H wrote this.
Yeah, maybe. Why not?
D-Generation
Why
X.
not give Sean Ross Sapp some credit for tweeting about it first thing this morning, or the guy who actually put the commercial up on Twitter?
Oh, because ESPN's a massive
I
outlet.
know.
But how is Sean Ross Sapp from Fightful ever supposed to get to the level of ESPN
Without getting some shine for WWE.
Exactly. And
I
then
know.
maybe like one day we'll have insiders and have and then we can get to that level too.
We're never going to have an insider, man.
Know the thing about having insiders is that I'd much rather talk, because what are insiders really? They're like your friends who happen to work in a certain place
Yeah.
or happen to be around a certain
Or
thing.
acquaintances, yes.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get anybody fired.
No.
You know? I mean, we sometimes hear things from a couple different people that we know, but we're so open with who our friends are that why would we ever okay, so our manager, John Carl, he used to be a writer at WWE. I'm sure he's got friends there.
Yeah.
We don't sit here and email him, hey, can you confirm? Blah, blah, blah. Can you reach out to people? No, that'd be terrible. That'd be taking advantage of friendships.
Yes,
you
we
know?
don't do that. It's first reported by ESPN, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, who now joins Ric Flair as a two-time inductee. Oh, you didn't know? Road Dogg, Mr. Ass, Billy Gunn, X-Pac, and the late CHYNA will take their place in sports entertainment history during the 2019 WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony on Saturday, April 6th at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York during WrestleMania 35 week. And now D-Generation X will enter the annals of sports entertainment history. What will the Rebels have to say when they take their place in the WWE Hall of Fame? Probably suck it.
Probably suck it.
It'll all end with them saying suck it.
These are the greatest. This is the things that I want to see. I want to see somebody's dingus in a sock. Didn't HBK put his dingus in a sock of some sort?
Yeah.
So there's that. I want to see, or was it was it a Christmas thing? Did he have a Christmas hat on when he put it in his sock?
Nonetheless, there was front area and sock.
They did the thongs at one point.
Yes.
I want them to give Michael Cole a wedgie. I want them to simulate oral stimulation.
Oh yeah. Eating bananas in a provocative fashion.
In a provocative fashion, exactly.
They should roll on the stage and tank.
Yeah. Oh well, that's still peace.
And
you can
Triple
still
H
do that.
needs to say these three words: more, but better.
That's a deep cut. That's so obscure.
I want to find that VHS tape.
Oh, I'm sure it's out there.
Oh, so yeah, it's like you can get it on Amazon for like $7.
We need to get it, clip that bit, and then put it in an intro somewhere on some show.
I know. More, but better.
Like the Overrun show.
So the question, really though, is
more, but better.
That's what we should call Overrun. More, but better.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, we should rebrand Overrun.
Again, you just didn't do graphics with lava and stuff.
Going in raw, more but better.
Two huge questions though. Who inducts them? Who?
And why isn't okay? There's a couple things to unpack here. Why is Rick Rude not going in? He was a part of DX.
Briefly, yeah. He's in already.
He didn't really do
got
anything,
inducted,
though.
2 years ago?
Okay, we'll put him in for a second time.
Agreed. Are you kind of bummed out that CHYNA doesn't get to go in herself? Because I kind of am. I wish she could have went in solo.
Is this their soft induction? Here's the problem, though. So right now, there's going to be 2 people. Is that right? There's only 2 people who are 2-time inductees. I don't think that they would. She totally deserves to go in on her own. I'm not sure if they want still to this day, and it's silly, and it's totally silly, but trying to put myself in their really weird shoes, I'm not sure they would have the names of people who are 2-time inductees be Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels.
No, we'll be Triple H at some point.
And yeah, he's going to be down the line. And CHYNA. For now, until it's Triple H, I don't think there's anybody else really that could be in until they do the NWO, in which case you're adding Hall, Nash, and Hogan.
Yeah. Which is maybe why they're not doing the NWO anytime soon, because
Hogan, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you look at which act was, it was more impactful, I kind of put them on even ground, maybe. Because on one hand, I can totally see CHYNA. I mean, she was revolutionary.
Oh, yeah.
She really was.
Yeah, she was.
She was a legitimate threat to the WWE title.
Yep.
And she was a number one contender at one point.
Yep.
She was an Intercontinental Champion.
Yep.
And there's never been anybody like her since. The closest that they've been sort of teasing these days is Nia Jax, and I love that they're doing that.
Yeah, me too.
On the other hand, DX really was them and Stone Cold and kind of The Rock were the driving force of the Attitude Era. And really, DX was there first.
Yeah.
Doing it kind of, well, I guess as Stone Cold
it was
made
on
his
the
ascent.
Yeah. DX got together in mid-97.
They were the direct sort of counter to the NWO, and I think DX did it better than the NWO.
Oh, yeah. I mean, NWO started really hot. But
and
then
very quickly
fizzled.
So I don't know. Like I kind of, but I mean, so I can see cases for both ones.
No, I understand that. I just feel like based on her contributions to the industry, what
yeah.
she meant to WWE at that time,
Yeah.
she totally should have gone in as a solo act.
Yeah, I agree. But understanding how the WWE works, not agreeing with it, but understanding their feelings on it, evidently, I can see why they wouldn't want that list of 2 times. It's not like they refer to that list all that often, but
no.
I can see like Vince thinking that's a big deal being a 2-time inductee.
Maybe
he's weird.
Yeah, he is.
So
he's very particular.
So yeah, it's a bummer, but at the same time, she's going to be. And here's the thing, also, is if CHYNA were still alive, I think at this point this would have been the thing to make amends with her in the company. I mean, which is very sad that she didn't live to see this, but they would have made a big deal about it. I think that would have probably, for her, I would just imagine, having seen some of the bits and pieces from her documentary where she talks about how much it matters to be part of the WWE family, and that was really heartbreaking for her. I think this going in with the guys who she, traveled the road with, it would probably be this right here would be a big deal for her. I think this would be enough, for her. I think it'd be great. So I don't know, man. I mean, it's a bummer that she wouldn't get on her own, but maybe she will one day.
Yeah.
Maybe she will one day.
Yeah. Hope so.
Yeah.
Hope so. This probably means that the New Age Outlaws aren't going to go in as a separate act either. Because if they don't want CHYNA to be a 2-time inductee, I'm guessing they don't want New Age Outlaws to be a 2-time inductee either. But I could be wrong.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
And then X-Pac's finally Hall of Famer. That's cool.
I mean, on their own, they're up there. The New Age Outlaws are up there with the Dudley Boys, with the Hardys, and Edge and Christian.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I guess maybe if they weren't part of DX, but I mean, so much of their identity was built into DX.
Road Dogg still comes out.
He still says, "Brought to you by Degeneration X," or "Degeneration brings to you," or whatever.
Degeneration X brings to you.
Yeah. So much of their identity is built into DX.
Yeah.
Which is actually not something you could really say about CHYNA. I mean, she was an integral part of DX, but man, she on her own,
legacy expands beyond DX.
Her own, it was a pretty big legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. X-Pac's finally in though.
Here is the thing about. Yes. Thank you, Larson. It is good that X-Pac is finally in. Oh man, are Hall and Nash going to sneak their way up on stage and get a picture with DX as they're all posing up there?
Oh, probably, yeah.
They should
get the Click back together up there for sure.
That's really. Really, this should have been the Click as one unit.
Yeah, no,
that was the more important faction in all of wrestling. Had CHYNA, here's sort of the thing. Had CHYNA not gone through the problems that she went through, if she was, clean as a whistle, or even if she had not done porn, I mean, they'll forgive drugs, but once you start showing your underbits, they freak out about that because this is American. We do that. Had she not gone down that road, she'd already been a solo inductee, and she'd be a 2-time inductee because of this.
Probably.
And that's the shame.
I know.
That's the shame.
I know.
Yeah.
So guesses on who inducts them, Steve. Let's speculate.
Undisputed Era.
That'd be good.
I don't know.
Is there any other?
Hall and Nash. It's Hall and Nash.
Yeah, that'd be good too.
It's got to be Hall and Nash.
I think so. I'm trying to think if there's any of their other contemporaries. Like who was, like Dwayne could do it. He had such an extended feud with Triple H.
Yeah, but he's not inducting Shawn Michaels for a second time.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, I know he didn't do it the first time.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Didn't he have like a problem with his grandma or something? Shawn Michaels had a problem with The Rock's grandma?
The Rock's grandma had a problem with Shawn Michaels.
What a weird industry.
Maybe Vince. Vince should do it.
Slaughter.
Yeah, that'd be
Slaughter.
good. Slaughter would be good. That would be good.
Who else?
Mick Foley. He feuded with
yeah,
Triple H and also with their help.
With
DX's
their help,
won the
yeah.
WWE
Foley be
title.
good.
Yeah.
It's got to be Nash though. Who wouldn't want? Dude, who doesn't want Kevin Nash to get up there on that microphone?
Well,
and
if it's
induct?
Hall and Nash, then they don't have to sneak up there to hang out with their friends.
Exactly.
They would be welcome with
They'll
open
be
arms.
right there. I want to see that, man.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. All right, who else is going in this year? Need four other names.
All right, who's already in, man?
For the last couple of years, Bam Bam Bigelow has been rumored.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised this year. He was from the New Jersey area with WrestleMania taking place in the New York, New Jersey area.
Is Bam Bam worthy? Bam Bam, by the way, was born like 20 years before his time.
Yeah, I know.
If Bam Bam was around now,
Oh, he'd be massive.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, he had a great look.
Oh, his
He
look was
athletic for a dude his size.
Bam Bam math.
All right.
Who's this? This is Nathan Bees from Chat Trivia. Boy, this is a good drawing.
Yeah, don't.
I'll do this.
Hold on, I'll get a piece of
Well,
paper.
I was gonna do it on the back of here. I don't think he'd care.
I'll do it. I'll get it.
Don't get up.
I'll get up.
Why are you getting up? I got a piece of paper right here. We're gonna do math on Bam Bam Bigelow. That's good. Bring a bunch of paper.
Yeah. All right. One moment, please.
Okay. Too many classes. Open it up to chat. See what y'all say about who should go in the Hall of Fame this year.
I think Victoria should go in. She was awesome. But I don't know why she hasn't gone in yet. She's a pretty accomplished wrestler.
How about Zoya the Destroyer? Can she go in?
Who?
Zoya the Destroyer. It's Allison. What's her name? Allison Brie. Is that her name?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Liberty Bell.
Yeah. All right, Bam Bam. In ring. He was pretty decent.
Oh, he was a revolutionary, man. 6.
Promo. That I don't remember.
I have no idea what his voice sounds like.
5.
Give him 4. I don't even remember
4.
any of it.
Look.
Give him
9.
Give him 3 for promo. I have no idea what his promos
All
are
right.
like.
Look's 9.
Oh, look
great.
is 9. The head tattoo
Look
is
was
great.
Amazing. So that's 6 for being good. 6 on the dot. Legacy. Probably like a 4 or 5.
I'd give him a 5 because for big men, he's like,
Kayfabe. I don't think he ever won any belts in WWE.
I don't think he did either. He's got a low kayfabe, dude.
3.
Yeah, low kayfabe.
He lost to Lawrence Taylor too. It's 14 divided by 3 is 4 plus.
Ouch!
Close to
Oh,
5.
man. You can't be a Hall of Famer if you're 4 plus. Confirm Bam Bam's out. Did we even nominate him for our Hall of Fame? No. Okay.
No.
Paige this year.
Maybe.
Could be. She's been saying, what did she say about the WWE? This is blasphemous. We just saw the headline. No context here, but the headline was a quote. I don't even know who had the headline. I don't know who it was. And apparently the quote was, WWE didn't hold women back. The fans never took them seriously. Somebody wants to get in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Because that's the most company line BS I've ever heard.
Molly Holly. People say Molly Holly.
Oh, I love Molly Holly.
Christian needs to go in. Well, if DX is the headliner, that means no Undertaker, probably no Batista, because they're all headliners.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? A lot of people saying Molly Holly.
Yeah, I could see that.
Dwan Boone says, will Luger or Sid ever get in?
Will Luger or Sid ever get in? I could see Sid getting in. I could see him.
I can see Sid getting in.
For sure.
I mean, he's not a headliner. Far from it.
No. But okay, who had a better career? When Godfather went in, did they talk about the extent of Charles Wright's career?
I believe so.
Okay.
I mean, Sid had a more decorated career.
Yeah. Godfather was like all around a better He was a big dude.
Yeah.
I saw him. I was like flipping around old Raw the other day. I was like, holy crap, when he was the fighting machine.
Oh, yeah, he was huge, man.
He was a big dude.
Yeah, he was huge. And he had a really long career in WWE.
James Coronado here in chat says
he was
Luger should get in.
Intercontinental Champion, Godfather. That's like the highest level belt he won, I think, was the IC belt. Luger will probably get in at some point.
I feel like Luger should.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he beat Hogan on Nitro. That's kind of a huge deal.
If only to settle the question, will he ever get in? Because it's such a lingering question.
It really is.
I think he's deserved. Like, if you stack him up against some of the other people, let me ask you this. 5 years ago, if you said, who should get in, Luger or the Bushwhackers?
Oh, Luger.
It's Luger.
Yeah.
Luger, I'll be honest, even Luger or the Godfather.
Luger.
Glad you've come around to that, man.
No, I'm fine him being in the WWE Hall of Fame. I'm just not. I don't know how I feel about him being in our Hall of Fame.
Oh, it's great. I have to make that Hall of Fame, by the way. I've been researching how to make a bar. I'd love to do Matt Chat at like a little bar set.
What, you're going to build it?
I'm not
wood?
Well, I was looking into it, and then I realized that I have no skills doing that. No, I'd hurt myself.
I don't trust myself around saws.
God, we are the least men person that people there.
Like, I'm cool installing light fixtures.
Yeah.
I'm totally comfortable doing that.
Yeah. My next door neighbor, is always, he always peeps his head over the fence like, hey, I see you've been out in the garage a bunch. I was like, yeah, I was thinking of like, making a little mini office out in the garage, but I don't really know how to insulate it. So, and he's like, oh yeah, all you need is blah, 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 blah. And I was like, bro, I don't know.
That one, I mean, I don't know exactly how you like what kind of, if you need adhesive or something to keep the insulation in place, but you just need to insulate it and put some drywall over it. I think.
I know. Who's doing that?
Drywall's easy to install. I put drywall up before.
Yeah, but I need a frame.
Your garage is framed.
Oh, so I just have to put the drywall
over the studs. Yeah,
maybe.
You just put the insulation on between the studs and drywall.
Yeah, but I already have my own office now, so at home, so it doesn't really matter anymore.
But even if you insulate it, you'd still need some sort of air conditioner thing there because you get
Suplex. Yeah, I know. Suplex Casey says, "Is your neighbor Wilson?" Kind of, yeah. Well, he was. I don't know where he's been though. We so Lacey goes to the side to smoke, sadly, and he used to be out there all the time, and he has disappeared.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're kind of we're not on. I'm not like kind of just go over there. Hey, where is he? But we're very curious about that.
Interesting.
I don't know if they maybe split up or if he's sick.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what happened. Like she's still there with the kids.
But he's not.
No sign of him. He's always very visible.
Yeah.
My neighbor. He's always around.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know, man.
Interesting, man. Next news item. So Chris Jericho was on Wrestling Observer Radio recently and had something kind of interesting to say about the offer that Impact extended to him when he was apparently in some kind of contract negotiations with them.
Yeah,
this is a full quote. This is from Fightful. Yes,
the
read the quote, please.
In my mind, from a pure business standpoint, I'm worth as much as Brock Lesnar to WWE as far as what I bring to the table. That's the watermark that I had. For me to go back to Vince, I want that kind of a deal. When I was starting to talk with Tony Khan and New Japan and Impact as well, Impact offered me a hell of a deal for a 4-match series. We're talking about mid-7 figures, not $1 million.
This has got to be 4 to 6.
It's 4 to 6 is the mid-7 figure. He said they have some cash as well. When they believe in something, they have money for it.
Where are they getting this money?
I have no clue. It's Anthem Entertainment.
But it's the Fight Network. That's kind of like the parent company, yes? Or is Anthem the parent company?
Look them up on Wikipedia.
Maybe the whole reason they bought Impact was for programming for the Fight Network in Canada?
Are they even on the Fight Network in Canada?
Yeah, I think so. They replaced UFC because UFC left.
Subsidiaries: Edge Sports, Impact Wrestling, the Game TV Corporation, Fight Media, Fantasy Sports Media Group. Let's see here.
Do they have what their revenue was or anything like that? Any sort of financials on there? Probably not. I don't know if that's publicly available information.
Anthem Sports revenue.
Because that's insane. I doubt. It seems like it'd be hard for Impact to net mid-7 figures over the course of an entire year.
Well, this is my speculation. This is my speculation. A 4-match series you could extend out to, if you're good, you can extend it to like 4 months of TV.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe even 6 months.
Or 6 months of Twitch
6
streams.
months. Yeah, 6 months. Well, here's what you do. Chris Jericho will give you $5 million. And for that 6 months, your ratings will go up. If they're still not on Pursuit Channel, that's a dead end. If you're back on where they were, Pop TV,
Yeah.
you'll get 500,000. You'll do 500,000 with a solid Jericho
It depends.
presence.
I'd say yes if they weren't on the 10 o'clock time slot.
Okay, let's say they were at the prime slot.
8 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah,
They can get 300,000 easy. Yeah.
they can get. I think with Jericho you can boost it to 5. I really
Maybe,
believe that.
maybe.
I think that's the case.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Let's say they're able to do that.
Yeah.
That's a lot more enticing for a real TV deal than what they were doing.
Agreed. However, I mean,
Maybe
they still need that money to pay Jericho, and that's what I'm.
Oh well, I mean, I don't know. They have money. I mean, evidently they have. That's money that you're gambling on, and yeah, you're gambling on it.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, look, they would not have been able to run Impact. They wouldn't be able to pay those contracts if they didn't have money from somewhere.
Oh, I know.
I mean, it's not some Steven Larson operation over there where it's 2 guys running a TV show. How much do you think Ed Nordholm makes?
6 figures.
Yeah, I mean they got money somewhere.
Yeah, it's
They might have a mountain of debt.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
It's just a head scratcher where they Impact can't be making any money.
I mean, let's
It's got to be losing money.
Let's be completely
a
honest.
lot of money.
You and I are kind of dumb. If we were smart, you know what we do? Start
Start of what?
Start the type of business entity where we are separate from the business entity. Then we get into a mountain of debt and hire people to help us produce more, and then we'll be like a bigger deal.
Oh, you want a LLC?
I was going to say that, but then you're starting to get into business talk, and people are starting to know our business. Now they can determine what we are, maybe.
All right, well.
That's what we should do. But I don't like getting into a mountain of debt.
I don't either. I don't either.
I don't want Going in Raw to have to declare bankruptcy.
No.
But if we were smart, honestly, that's what we would do.
But like if we took on a lot of debt to expand our operations, I mean, like how much really more could we do?
Oh, we could do more. We could totally do more. Absolutely.
could.
Absolutely. The problem is we're doing fine. We're doing okay.
Yeah, we're doing fine.
Yeah, but we could totally do more.
Could, but I'm saying if we did more, I don't know if it'd actually bear a whole lot of fruit. It'd be doing more, but
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
This is such a conversation not to have on air.
probably
Anyways.
not. I don't know. I'm not saying it's not possible. I just
This
don't know.
is why this conversation right here is why we shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
Because honestly, we're just idiots with a podcast.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
How do we have what we have? How have we succeeded to the point where we have, Larson?
Yeah, it should be happening. I don't understand it.
I don't get it.
We've managed to carve a nice little career for ourselves despite ourselves.
I know, exactly.
It's amazing how that happens.
Oh, it's terrible.
No, it's not terrible. It's great.
Yeah.
We've stumbled into success. We should be happy about it.
Yeah, maybe.
Or a modest level of success.
Thank God for 10 for the win.
Yeah.
See, we can bring that back.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Honestly, like just if we hire some people, get into a mountain of debt, I can just play Red Dead 2 a lot more. That's all
That's
I
all
really,
you really
want to
want.
do. I'm hooked, man. I'm hooked. Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy.
Wow.
Anyways.
Wow. Anyways. Next news story.
What's next?
This is very much non-news, and it's kind of a head scratcher, to be honest with you. So,
Alex C. said, it would be more, but would it be better?
see, that's kind of what I mean.
Yeah.
It would be more, but would it be better?
Yeah, what?
I don't know exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, Fox News had a story up about Jimmy Uso's arrest. You know, he was arrested in Detroit for taking his shirt and jacket off and scoring up on a police officer during a traffic stop.
Yeah.
And they added this little juicy detail that I don't believe anybody else on the wrestling internet included. Apparently, Fox News had the scoop on this one. Quote, a source closely connected to WWE told Fox News on Thursday, quote, Uso and his wife want to get fired by the WWE, so this arrest might be the shoe that drops. Granted, this story came up before Elimination Chamber, but the Usos are now tag champions. So there's no punishment whatsoever. And also, we talked previously about how the Usos contracts are coming up this spring, I believe in April at some point.
Yeah.
And they hadn't signed a new deal yet, which
Yeah.
is smart because with All Elite, WWE throwing around a bunch of money, you want to extend contract negotiations as long as you can to guarantee yourself the best payout possible.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're selling yourself short.
Yeah.
So considering all that, why would they try to get fired?
It doesn't make any sense.
Unless it's a thing where the Usos, their free agents come April, but Naomi's got a longer-term deal. I'm just trying to think why this would be conceivable in any stretch of the imagination. Naomi's got a longer-term deal. She wants to go, understandably, to AEW with her husband.
So here we go. I think this might be the answer here, Larson. The writer of that particular article is a gentleman named Julius Young. I just located his Twitter account. I'm assuming this is his because it says his Twitter bio says former TMZ field producer.
Oh, okay.
Now entertainment reporter at Fox News.
All right.
And then the last thing in his bio says, I might not know anything. So maybe this is just an article he wrote, but he doesn't actually know anything.
It could
says
also
here
be
in
a
his Twitter bio.
situation where he has a source in WWE. But, I've speculated in the past that sources within WWE might very well have their own agenda.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Uso spilled a pint on him.
Maybe.
And then he says, hey, Julius, he wants to get fired.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll write that up on Fox News now. Former TMZ, Ryan Satin's a former TMZ guy, too.
As is, someone else is, too.
It's not Brad Shepard, is it?
No. Can't remember who it is. I could be imagining. I could be thinking Ryan Satin.
I mean, those guys, they have their sources.
Yeah, that's true.
But you're right. I mean, it does seem kind of silly what we've heard about the contracts coming up soon.
Like I said, the only way this makes sense is if it's the Usos, they decided they want out, which I don't know why necessarily they would, but if they do, whatever. And then Naomi's got a longer term deal.
I mean, yeah.
But if the the initial report was true that Jimmy Uso was drunk, his wife got pulled over, he was worried about something and tried to deflect attention onto himself by squaring up with a cop.
Yeah.
I don't know if in his drunken state of mind he would think, oh, here's an opportunity for us to get fired right now.
No, it goes back further. He says, listen, Naomi, you're doing great here. There's been this awesome Twitter groundswell of support for Naomi as well. And I kind of hope it launches her to a title shot with Asuka at Mania and not the kickoff show.
Yeah.
Because Naomi is, when you actually watch Naomi wrestle, she's actually pretty terrific.
Yeah, she's
some of the
a lot of
stuff she
fun.
does in there, and everybody seems to love her behind the scenes. Like Dolph Ziggler was saying, she's his favorite.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. He says, look, Naomi, here's the deal. You're becoming hugely popular on a legitimate level. We are 6-time tag team champions in a high-profile feud with Miz and Shane. People love us. We're one of the top tag teams in the world, getting a lot of money. Our contracts are about to be up. I have a great idea. We find a one-way street in Detroit. You drive the wrong way. Meanwhile, I will get drunk, hammered off my ass. Hopefully some police officers are there seeing us go the wrong way.
It's quite a scheme.
They will pull us over. I will be drunk, and I will square up with a cop. And that will probably get us fired. And then Naomi says, you're an idiot.
But then it happened.
But then it actually happened. She went along with it. I don't know, man. I mean, this is one of those things, dude, that it's such a throwaway. Honestly, it feels like an article that's meant to justify a paycheck. Because it's like a source close to the company. You're right. That could be anybody. This is the kind of thing where, I mean, you're talking about people's livelihoods. Like, you really are. So, get another source who confirms this. Reach out to Naomi and the Usos. Maybe he did. I don't know. But it seems like it's such a throwaway article for Fox News, which is a massive news organization. This feels like a throwaway article that then the wrestling sheets, the wrestling outlets pick up and write their headline. They're trying to get fired. These are people's livelihoods. Yeah. This is so silly. This is so silly. I don't know, man. People need to be better reporters, better journalists. That's why we're not in the journalism game, because it takes a lot of actual work.
Yeah.
And we're just a couple of idiots.
We'd rather
podcast.
regurgitate.
Exactly.
We don't want to go find our own news. We just want to regurgitate other people's news.
Yeah, man.
Anyways, you can do the Raw preview. It's always my favorite part of the show.
All right, kicking things off with a Raw preview.
This is direct from WWE.com. Let's see if they got the A writer on these.
What fate? Oh, wait. Well, yeah, they use the word fate immediately. And they rhyme. What fate awaits the inaugural WWE Women's Tag Team Champions in a historic whirlwind? Is it a historic or an historic?
A.
It's actually correct both ways. Did you know that?
I did not know that. I thought "and" was reserved for words that begin with a vowel.
Yeah, but because the H is kind of silent here.
No, it's not.
And historic, but it's a soft. It's a very soft letter.
All right.
It's just air. And then after that is
Finn Balor's thing.
in an historic whirlwind tag team elimination.
Does it feel like we can
chamber
spell canceled with one L or two L's?
Yeah, you can do that. Same thing with traveled. Best friends Bailey and Sasha Banks reign supreme.
This is why we're not English teachers. We're just a couple of idiots who can barely speak the language.
Reign supreme over Nia Jax and Tamina. The Riot Squads, Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan, Naomi and Carmella, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, and the Iconics to become the first ever WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. It's a safe bet, however, that there will be no rest for the inaugural title holders. Now that the Boss and Hug Connection have reached unprecedented heights, what tandem will step into the spotlight to try and knock them back down on the road to WrestleMania?
What will happen after Becky Lynch ruthlessly assaulted Charlotte and Ronda Rousey? I mean, she's already been suspended. What are they going to do, fire her next? Last week on Raw, WWE Chairman Mr. McMahon stunned the WWE Universe by throwing down a 60-day suspension. What? That's not how you spell suspension. Suppression is what it says here.
Hold on. Wait, I'm going through where's the notes?
Where are the notes? Look. This is copy direct from WWE.com.
Throwing down a
60-day suppression.
Well, they are suppressing her.
I know, but it's supposed to be a suspension.
You're right, absolutely.
And replacing her with Charlotte
Monday,
Flair.
Man, they had to work late for Elimination Chamber.
Oh, they'd come in at like 7 o'clock in the morning this morning to do this. Remember, we looked last night. There was no Raw preview up
That's
last
correct,
night.
yeah.
And replacing her was Charlotte Flair in the WrestleMania showdown against Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey. After Charlotte went on SmackDown Live and mockingly dedicated her match at the Showcase of the Immortals to Becky, the man jumped the barricade at a weekend live event and attacked the Queen, only for Flair to re-injure her adversary's knee in a systematic assault. Then, at WWE Elimination Chamber, moments after Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey overcame Ruby Riott.
This is a long preview.
She didn't really overcome Ruby Riott because Ruby Riott never mounted any measure of offense.
Yeah.
In the title showdown, the injured Lynch emerged again and used her crutches to unleash a brutal assault on Flair and Rousey. What will happen next on Monday Night Raw? Will the defiant Becky continue to show up on Raw despite her suspension? They spelled it right that time.
Yes.
Will she face further penalty from the McMahon family for not taking the suspension seriously and choosing to wreak havoc throughout the week? Will Charlotte return to Raw to take issue with the attack as well? Undoubtedly. And how will the baddest woman on the planet react on the turbulent road to WrestleMania?
Yeah. Next. How will Bobby Lashley come at Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor? Finn Balor has done it. After overcoming the odds by winning a handicap match against Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush at WWE Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber.
The Irish superstar has laid claim to his first Intercontinental Championship, though an irate Lashley took out Rush after he cost the Almighty the title. Lashley later re-emerged at the pay-per-view to again join forces with Baron Corbin and Drew McIntyre to slam Braun Strowman through a stack of tables.
Powerbomb.
True. It's safe to say that Lashley will be coming on after Finn, but will he Finlist the Lone Wolf and the Scottish Psychopath in Pursuit channel of the new title holder?
Finn Pursuit.
Finn Pursuit. To that effect, could the Monster Among Men join the Equation in his own quest for payback?
Finn, his own quest. Last entry here, I believe. What will the age of the Revival look like? Last week, the Revival laid claim to the Raw Tag Team titles by defeating Bob Roode and Chad Gable in an edge-of-your-seat thriller. What awaits the new title holders 1 week after their monumental victory? Find out tonight, 8/7 Central on Monday night.
I'm guessing
Raw.
they're going to have a rematch
Yep.
against the glorious Impa, Connecticut.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, could be an interesting Raw. Could be a bore fest. I don't know.
It could be either. It could go either way. That's a good point, Steve.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what's this?
You got you're the new IC champion in Discord. Congratulations. Are you a 2-time or a 1-time?
Man, 1-time, but I was a former champion. I was leading the standings.
You're
for a bit.
you're former world champion. Now you've fallen down to IC champion.
I'm going for that Grand Slam. You've never been world champion.
I've been IC champion.
Yeah, but you've never been world champion.
I was
never
happy.
topped the standings.
Yeah, but I'd rather be on my way up than on my way down.
You want to tell Seth Rollins that he's on his way down
Yes.
after being a former IC champion?
I will actually tell him that.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I will tell him that, actually.
Let's do some questions. Tyler Riot, who inducts DX? Who would you say, Hall Nash?
Hall Nash,
I'll
man.
say Stephanie. Robbie Hyde, what does Balor do at WrestleMania 35? Demon Balor versus Lashley?
A bunch of people in chat are saying Nia Jax versus Finn Balor for the IC title.
Where's that come from?
Chat.
Oh, that's pure
Just
speculation.
people in chat.
Oh, okay.
What if that's the case? What if they said, hey, hold on, we don't want to do the Dean Nia Jax thing because we have a better idea. Finn versus Nia at Mania. CHYNA is getting in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They could tie in.
Maybe.
Maybe. And I could see Finn. Finn's totally cool.
Oh, yeah.
He'll job to Nia Jax.
Finn's the best.
Let's see here. Big Money says you have an insider on Discord. It's at Eric the Insider. I think he's the one who has it. Look, man, you just got a job there. I don't want your insider info because it's going to risk you having a job. All it will take is one guy from WWE, one snitch, to get the $1 Discord level, and then find out who the insider is, and then you'll get fired. I don't want your insider info. Keep your job.
Yeah. A lot of people want us to do some math. Sammy Garcia, do math on Edge and Eddie Guerrero. Let's do Edge first.
We've done Edge before.
Yeah, I think he was a 7+.
We really need to track this stuff.
He was
he's
7+. Eddie. Did we do Eddie?
Eddie was nearing 8, I think.
Well, let's do it again because I remember doing Eddie.
Let's do Eddie.
In ring, 9.
Yeah, man.
Promo,
8.
8. Look,
6. Yeah, I give him a 6 for
Legacy, 8.
Yeah, high legacy.
Kayfabe.
He was world champion.
He was,
but he also didn't get custody of Ray's kid.
But did beat Brock Lesnar for that title.
Holy crap! He beat Brock Lesnar. Oh my god!
At least a 7. He's a highly decorated wrestler.
God, can we go as high as 8 for him? He beat Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Give him an 8.
All right. That's 7+, almost 8. Yeah, he's about an 8.
He's an 8.
Just a little bit under 8. He's about an 8 wrestler.
Wow.
That's and then crazy. Who else? Edge was 7+. Dylan Haggett wants us to do
Kane.
All right. In ring, 6.
Yeah, he's good for a big man.
Yeah, he's good. Promo, 5.
Yeah, 5.
5.
He wasn't doing anything special.
Look, this looks great.
Oh, 9.
Yeah,
9. Look, he's iconic.
Legacy,
strong legacy. I give him 7.
7, yeah. Kayfabe.
You know, he was booked deceptively weak because it seemed like he was booked strong. I mean, he's a former champion. He's a former multi-world champion.
Yeah, he's a many-time tag champion. 6. 7.
Between 6 and 7, I'll give him 7. Give him 7.
7.
He's booked strong at that election.
It's true. Just under 7.
Yeah, that sounds right.
6+.
That sounds right. Jimmy Thomas here in Discord asks, have either of you seen the video of Don Morocco eating a meatball sub during a match?
No, that sounds great.
Power rank, who could do that today?
Does that be a meatball sub or can it be anything?
I'd love to see Bray Wyatt do that.
That'd be great, yeah.
After seeing his comedic chops on the Edge and Christian show, I'd love to see him do something like
foot-long meatball?
Yeah, it'd be great.
Shad Media, thanks for the got print help last night, friendos. Bought a sign for my media company's new office space. # coming for that $200,000 Patreon tier, says Shad Media. Cool. Jack Daddy Ref, Rich Hardesty. Riddle me this, Batman. With concern putting CHYNA in due to her out-of-ring activities, what are the chances of the Radicals get inducted someday?
Oh, 0.
0.
They weren't even a group for more than like a couple months, right?
Yeah.
I mean, individually, I could see Dean Malenko getting inducted for sure. I could see, well, that's never going to happen. And then Eddie's already in. Yeah. It was just those 3? Am I missing anybody?
Oh, P.S. Perry Saturn.
Oh, no. He's not getting in.
He got a mop over, though. That's pretty impressive.
I like Perry Saturn.
Oh, Perry Saturn was great.
And I think he's he's come out of a really dark time.
Yeah, seems like it.
He was homeless for a while.
Mm-hmm. He had, I believe, some substance abuse issues.
Yeah, probably.
I think so, but definitely homeless. Yeah, it's good to see that apparently he's.
Did you see the picture I used for today's
that's
question
good.
thread? It's awesome. It's better than good.
Dylan Haggett, either Vader or Bam Bam should be inducted.
Vader for sure.
Vader for sure.
Absolutely.
And then he also says Molly Holly should be the women's inductee. Yeah, Molly Holly or Victoria.
Well, both of them.
Yeah, that'd be
Gosh
great.
darn it.
That'd be great.
Come on now.
Dylan also says Sid or Luger, which is more likely. Kind of feel like Sid.
Sid or who?
Luger.
Yeah, it's Sid, because he was WWE champion.
Yeah. Stevie Howland, will the NWO ever get into the Hall of Fame? The original 3, that would make each of them 2-timers. Maybe at some point, but it's going to be a while.
Yeah, it's going to be a while, dude.
Quoth the Raven, Barry Horowitz for the Hall of Fame. He can get up there and pat himself on the back.
No, man.
Mikey Omega agrees with Vader getting in. He should.
Yeah.
Tyler Riot, Jeff Hardy's solo career, Hall of Fame, yay or nay? Yeah. Jeff Hardy deserves to go in as a solo act.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And as a tag team.
I think they both do.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Lord Dark Venom. Do you think Big E would have had the same fan reaction that Kofi had if he were in the match? No, I think it would have been good. I think it would have been very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
But Kofi's history, his legacy,
it adds some weight to the story.
add, I think, a lot of weight to that story.
Kevin Jenkins, quick, everyone, send them a super chat so Steve can pay his neighbor to build an office inside his garage.
Well, send me a super chat so I can hire a private investigator to find out what happened to him, which would just require him going next door, knocking on the door, and
Pretty
saying,
much.
"Hey, where's Ryan been?"
That's something you easily could do.
Yeah, but that seems awkward.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you're going to need a lot more than just for your garage. You'll need insulation. You'll need drywall, but you need some ducting to tie it into your heating and cooling unit.
Yeah, I have no need for any of that, though.
I'm just saying. Quoth the Raven, 2-guy operation. Give Hilton his props.
He's not even here. He's in Charlotte. He might be on his way back. Hey,
real work.
shout out to Hilton, by
Heck
the way.
yeah, man.
Probably did another great job. I haven't asked him about it.
He is an Emmy winner.
Yeah, he is an Emmy winner.
Mm-hmm.
But I totally. Last time I brought that up, you said, yeah, a local Emmy.
Oh, it's a regional Emmy. That's true.
There was so much stank in your
No,
voice,
there was no
too.
stink. I was just saying it was a regional Emmy.
Said,
It's still a high honor.
Regional Emmy.
I was really proud of him.
He's only Emmy winner regionally.
I'm extremely proud
If
of
you
him.
go out to Kansas, he's that Emmy is not worth anything.
That's not true. If you have an Emmy, you have an Emmy.
Yeah, a regional Emmy.
You're the one that made it sound shitty, not me.
Don't put it on me.
No, it is on you. Mikey Omega says Larson in full Naomi cosplay for this experiment.
Oh, I love it. I think it's great. You should do it. She has some fantastic
She
gear.
does. I want that coat she has with all the fiber optic lights and stuff in it.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness
that's
gracious.
amazing. Kyle Young says the Rube Goldberg idea of trying to get fired.
That's good, yeah.
That's pretty funny.
That's funny. Greg Morris, great question. In what context did we make this joke in? Greg Morris asks, who is the WWE equivalent of Little Bill from Boogie Nights?
Oh, it was on an Elimination Chamber.
We Book Raw. Everybody was on.
I was in a pinning predicament while someone else was getting pinned, so everybody else came over and stood by me getting pinned, stood there
and it looked like everybody was gathered around
to see something going on. Yes,
That's exact.
Little Bill, who's a wrestler who's constantly humiliated.
Oh man, Is anybody these days?
I mean, Drake Maverick was made to pee himself.
And Drake Maverick is
Gotta be Drake Maverick.
He's
On
definitely
main.
the Little Bill.
205 Live, not so much, but on
I
the main
could see
roster,
that
yes.
as like a mid-aught storyline if Drake Maverick was around then.
Yeah.
Because he's like a good-looking dude, but he's just like super short.
Yeah.
And like he'd get some, Maria Kanellis-looking girlfriend or something, and then lecherous Vince, his instincts kick in.
and then Drake just has to watch it.
He gets the Little Bill treatment.
Jordan Cool, I bet Finley was happy with that Intercontinental title match. Fit Finley.
Oh, Fit Finley.
Oh, Fit Finley.
Finley.
2 N's there. I missed that.
I wonder if he helped with the tag title match.
Oh, maybe.
The women's tag title match. Oh, wow. Bilal asks us to do math on Horace Hogan.
I can say right now it's probably 2.
That's your guess?
Yeah.
All right. Get another piece of paper.
So
We're gonna do Horse Hogan.
I don't know anything about in-ring work, so
I'm not
say
even
3, 2, 3.
I'm not even sure he gets a 2. In-ring, what is
2.
it? In-ring.
It's ring, promo.
Legacy, promo, and then
look. So ring 2 maybe, or 3. I don't remember anything about his in-ring skills.
2. Promo.
I don't remember him talking
anything.
2.
Why would it be a 2? I don't remember.
All right, 1.
I don't think he said anything.
All right, 0. Look. Pretty generic. 1. I mean,
well, he was tall. Let's give him a 2.
All right, he was tall. Legacy. I mean, he was Hogan's.
Kayfabe.
Oh, I mean, Hogan beat him up as to prove a point that he didn't even care about his own family.
I'm sure he beat somebody. 1. Legacy.
I mean, he's related to Hogan, so I guess a 2.
Okay, so let's see. 3.
That's 4 divided by 3 is 1 plus.
3 is 1. 1
Wow.
plus 3 is 4 divided by 3, 1.
1.
He's a 1 and change
He's
wrestler.
a 1 and change wrestler.
Ouch.
Brie Marie, I'm going to Raw tonight. I want to ask if I was to bring a sign, what should it be? Let's go have a good time.
Go have a good time.
Go have a good time.
Signs are bulky and kind of annoying.
Jeffrey wants us to do math for the Nation of Domination.
Boom, 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 boom.
In ring. So in ring, I'll say 6. He had The Rock. He had D-Lo.
He had Ron Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's great.
Kama Mustafa.
Oh man, yeah.
All good workers. 6.
Mark Henry. Yeah.
Promo. Oh, Mark Henry. Yes. Promo. Oh, that's up there.
You had The Rock as their mouthpiece.
Farouk was a good promo too.
Farouk was good. Give him like a 6.
For promo?
Yeah, 7.
At least a 7.
All right, 7.
Look, 10.
Yeah, they
Looked amazing.
They look pretty cool. Wait, a 10? Wait, who were we doing? Nation Domination?
Yeah.
A 10 for look?
A 9.
I mean, I'd give him like an 8.
I'll do 9.
I mean, they didn't really have like a unified theme though, did they?
Yeah.
What was it?
They all had kind of like matching gear.
Ah,
Yeah, they did. All right, we'll do 8.
That's
If there's
like
anything else in doubt, it's going to
lot.
get bumped up. Legacy.
I mean, people really like them.
6.
Here's the thing about the Nation. I feel like they pulled the trigger on their dissolving. They never peaked. They never peaked.
It was just a constant turmoil, it seemed like.
Yeah.
Especially once The Rock got involved. But that was some of their best stuff.
Exactly.
When The Rock gifted Farouk a portrait of The Rock for his birthday, that was
that
great.
was awesome.
That was great.
It was like a good 6-month span of turmoil that was very entertaining.
Oh yeah.
So anyways, Legacy, like a 5 or 6, like a 6, I guess.
6. And then Kayfabe. They never really booked that strong.
No, they weren't. They were a mess, dude.
4.
4 is good, yeah.
17 divided by 3. That's 5 plus. 5 plus.
A 5+ faction.
Yeah.
They were. I mean, look, man. If one of the members of the Nation held a world title, that really gets your faction over. Is
Yeah.
if lead member of faction holds the world title while you're in the faction.
I think the Rock was Intercontinental champ.
Yeah.
While in the Nation. Grand Theft Auto Tune says do the math on RH champion Adam Mayhem.
Oh dear.
All right, let's do
How
it.
low can you go?
He's gonna beat Cena. So being good in ring.
He's actually a decent wrestler.
He is a good
Give him
wrestler.
a 5.
Nah, he's a 6. 7.
He's a 6. Get out of here with that. Give him a 6.
Promo 10.
Nah, what, dude? Okay, so you're disqualified now. You can't do this.
8.
You can't do no, man. He's not an 8. You can't just stand in the ring and start screaming Ichiban and think that
That's not
you're
what
a
he
10
did.
promo.
That's not what
He's a really good promo in Spanish. But in English, not so much.
He's a good promo.
I'm going to say I'll give him like a 4 promo.
6. Look.
He wrestles with a T-shirt on.
Not all the time.
This last time I saw him wrestling, he's wrestling with a T-shirt on. And
Is
his
it one of his own
Facebook
t-shirt?
feed is exclusively about finding food out there in wherever he is.
Okay, what does that have to do with
So his look, I'd give him like a 4 look.
6? Legacy. He's the first H champion, longest reigning H champion. That's a 10. Kayfabe, he successfully defended that title around the world. 10.
You're an idiot.
So 19 divided, that's 6 plus.
Get out of here with
26 divided by 3 is 8
this.
plus.
Not official.
8 plus wrestler from
Not
Adam
official.
Mayhem. That is official. It's
Not
on
official.
paper right here. Leo Gonzalez 3 says, I'm back. Welcome. Rob Saw, do the math on Brock, please. This is the last math we'll do today.
Yeah, no more math. We'll do more. We'll do 5 more maths in Overrun. If y'all want more math, you gotta pay for it.
So Brock in the ring. I mean, he used to be really good. Now he just doesn't really seem to care.
8.
But he can still tell a good story. 8.
8.
Promo. He can be a decent promo.
3.
Yeah, I'll say 3. Look, that's a 9. Looks great. Legacy. 8.
Oh yeah, high legacy.
And kayfabe's got to be close to 10.
Kayfabe is as close to 10 as you get. 10, absolutely 10.
Almost 7, so 6 plus 25, 8. He's an 8 wrestler.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sounds about right.
That makes sense. Here's the thing about Brock is that so he's the prime example, maybe the only example of a guy who the Discord group had brought up the idea of the manager.
Using
the manager modifier because he uses Heyman, right? I would say this though, in the case of Brock, yes, you could use the manager modifier, but it would also be negated by the fact that he phones it in so often.
Yeah.
He could be a 10 level wrestler because we've seen matches where he's really, really good.
Yeah.
But he phones it in too much.
Yep. Truth.
So, and he's hardly ever there.
Yeah.
So that's sort of, I'd say he's an 8 wrestler.
Yeah, 8 sounds good. Save Yourself has do the math to throw in Power Rank as official going in Raw time-consuming question. Seems to
have. Yeah. But it is. Look, I'm glad that we've got some passion.
I'm waiting to find a wrestler that truly breaks the system, though.
You found a Messina.
No, I mean that proves the system wrong.
Oh yeah, that hasn't happened. I think we came close. Wasn't there like somebody who was like oddly a 6 wrestler?
I mean, Bret Hart was a 6 wrestler.
Yeah, no, there was somebody else that I was like, man, really? He's on the level of Bret Hart? Like, what was
Diesel.
Sid? What was Sid?
It was Diesel. It
was
Kevin Nash.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but then it just goes to show there's different flavors of wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
And on the math, they can be on the same scale.
Yeah.
They bring different things.
Yep.
And if you put them together, they're perfect. Yeah, there was 2 wrestlers. I was like, man, if you put these 2 together.
Yeah, it was Bret and
Okay,
Diesel.
and Diesel, okay.
G.G. Allen. Hey, friendos, I've been watching since the Heavy Rain 10 for the win all those years ago. I was wondering if you'd ever consider doing a movie or TV show like the ETC 10 for the win, if the demand is high, of course. Keep up the good work. Doing more movie, TV show 10 for the win. Sorry.
Oh. So here's the thing. If we ever did bring back 10 for the win, if we ever, for example, got the trademark for it and decided to do that, it would be a wrestling thing because that's what we do now.
Yeah, that's our thing now.
We do explore movie, TV stuff to a degree in Overrun.
Yeah.
We'll take a little bit off because we know that people like that, and people who are plunking down for the Patreon, they're gonna want. I mean, I think that the proof has been in the pudding that they're interested in what we have to say beyond wrestling, and so we sort of do it there. So yeah, that's I guess my answer for that.
Yeah. Jordan Cool, Power Rank Top Wrestler Math Choices. Power Rank Top Wrestler Math Choices. Power Rank Top Wrestler Math Choices.
I don't know what does that mean.
I don't know what that means either.
I mean the people that are asked for most. Is that what they're asking?
Maybe. A lot of people are asking for Brock.
Yeah. Planet Chuck. How can they capitalize on Kofi and give him a WrestleMania moment without giving him a title shot?
I don't know if they can. That's the expectation now.
Yeah, title shot's kind of everything, man.
It's not just title shot. It's title win.
Yeah. Elix. Who should Balor face at Mania, and who will he really face at
Kevin
Mania?
Owens is who he should face.
Nia Jax is who he should face. Kevin Owens is who he will face.
Jordan says it was a bad joke.
Oscar Silva. Name 5... No, it's not, Jordan. It's a great joke. Oscar Silva. Name 5 wrestlers that could get 2 million viewers to All Elite Wrestling if they were signed by them.
How many?
5.
2 million? So WB ratings, essentially.
Yep.
Cena.
It also depends on the channel. If they're on TNT, they could do it.
Cena. And
I mean, if you want to be silly about it,
maybe Brock.
Cena, Brock, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns.
Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Remains to be seen.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going to do some overrun for the patrons. $1 and up right now.
Are we really going to spend the whole half hour talking about the Bundy Netflix?
No, I've actually forgot a lot about it.
Oh, all right.
But we can talk about it.
That's
I'm fine with that. We get a little bit of non-news, a little bit of Bundy.
Yeah. So I finally finished it this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, you have a better memory than I do, so when you bring up stuff, it'll trigger stuff.
That's debatable.
With me. Did we skip Tyler Wright super chat? Somebody said that.
We did. Sorry, which one was it?
Oh, he asked us to do math on Jeff Hardy.
Oh, sorry. All right, we skipped it, so we'll do it. Solo Jeff Hardy, right? In ring.
Dude, how do you not give him? He's an 8 for
yeah.
all he does.
Promo.
4.
Yeah.
4.
Look, 9. He's got a great look.
Yeah, he's got a fantastic look.
So that's 12, 21. That's 7.
7.
Legacy. It's got to be up there.
I mean, be it him or I think the only thing that kind of sullied his legacy, we've seen too many mugshots of his. So I'm going to say his legacy is like a 7.
Yeah, I was going to say a 7. Kayfabe.
I mean, he's a very decorated champion, WWE champion. I feel like he wasn't an iconic singles champion.
Yeah.
He was definitely an iconic tag team champion.
Yeah.
But this is him
As
solo.
a solo competitor, yeah.
So I'm going to say kayfabe was probably 7.
7, yeah. So he's 7 on the dot.
Yeah, he's a 7 on the dot wrestler.
Again, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That Swanton was pretty great last night.
Yeah, well, that was awesome.
Anyways, that's it for the show. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate it. If you're listening to us in the audio realm, now is a great time to leave us a rating, review, or a comment. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. Here's an ad for our Patreon. Thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, talk to you guys later.
Goodbye.
Be a part of Going In Raw today at patreon.com/Steve and Larson. Starting at $1 a month, you can enjoy Going In Raw ad-free, gain access to the daily 30-minute Going In Raw post show, exclusive merchandise, and so much more. Support Going In Raw today. Click the link in the description.